Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and I want to announce who was the winner for 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry I missed a date, a week. I got busy making all my Christmas cards for a Christmas card class that I had on Saturday, so I just ran out of time, so I apologize. But the winner for the Fast Fuse is Judy P. So Judy, let me know what your mailing address is and I'll get it right out to you. I have a great card for you today, so stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so today I'm going to do this Christmas card, to show you. I saw this on Pinterest. It was not using Stampin' Up! Product, but it had skis and the sled, and it wasn't ours, but I thought, hey, I've got those, so let's make one for using our product. So that's what I did. So let's get started on this. I wanted to start off with the base, which is the Tranquil Tide, and that's 8.5 by 5.5, and I am going to go ahead and score that, or use my bone folder to get a really nice edge. Alright, and then I have the copper foil, and I need to cut that off because all this is wasted inside. So I wanted to show you how I did that. And I have done this in the past, but I just want to show you again, just in case you didn't watch that one. So I'm putting it at the 1/2 inch mark after the line, because that makes it easier. And I'm starting at the 1/2 inch line up here. So you're just going to bring it down to about a 1/2 inch before the end, give or take, because we got not too much leeway there. Or we got more leeway than what I'm cutting, so it doesn't really matter if you go a little more. But I found that on another card that I did, that using this piece worked perfect for 2 of the Marys that are on here. So that was nice, because then I could use those, and you could cut them out of yours twice if you wanted and not even cut out this thing, and then you'd still get the same. Alright, so that is going to go on top of the green. So I'm going to wait to do that because my adhesive is not right here in front of me. I could use Judy's, but I don't think she'd like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the base, and that is 5 by 3 3/4, and I'm using Lovely as a Tree, which everyone that is a demonstrator knows how much we love it. And I'm also using the Tranquil Tide because that's what cardstock we're using. So Lovely as a Tree is one that if they ever stop having it, I will not be a happy camper. Alright, so I'm going to do one right here in the front, and then I'm going to stamp off and stamp off again to give this dimension for the back. And I want this to be a little bit lower. And then I'm going to stamp off again. Might as well while we're at it, huh? Alright, and then one more for the front, and then we're done. Now let me show you the inside of the card so that you can see what I did. I did one tree on the inside, and then the Merry Christmas from Merry Christmas to All. So we used the bundle for the Merry Christmas because we got the Merry out of here, and we used the words in here. So we're getting our deal. Alright, so that's that for that. That sounded funny. Alright, doesn't take much. Alright, then I'm going to come in and tear some paper that's the same width, so 3 3/4, and I'm just going to tear towards, well, let's see, tear towards me. No, I was right the first time. Tear towards me. And then I have this for that, and then I'm going to do one more, And this one's going to be a little bit smaller. And then this. So we're going to put these two together for the front to give it the snow. Alright, so what I did was I put some glue along here and then dipped it into Dazzling Diamonds. So let's do that real quick. So I'm just going to run this along the edge because I really want it to show that it's sparkly. So you're kind of really rubbing it because you want more than just a line. And while I've got my glue out, let's get the other one. Keeps dropping off the side. Okay, let me stick that lid on real quick before it dries out. And I took it off. And where did I stick it? Oh no. There it is. Okay, phew. Alright, let me get my Dazzling Diamonds. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into here. See how it gives you that nice sparkly? I love it. Alright. Pretty snow. Alright, so that's put up. I'm going to put this up for just a second because I need to go ahead and stamp my ski. Duh. Alright, so I've already done one and I've already got them cut, but I wanted to show you how the best way to do this because otherwise you have to line it all up. And to get out the Stamparatus, and I have my little spots here, and I do crumb cake on the ski. Why am I having problems with that ski? And do that, and then you're going to lay your shoe print on top of here so that it fits right. And then I'm going to use Memento that I put into a spot that I love, that we can have spots that any color we want. And then that fits perfectly. So that way you don't have to try to line it up as well. Love the Stamparatus. Okay, so I've already cut those out. Let's see if I have them right handy. Yeah. And I ran the sled through the Big Shot to get the sleigh. So what you do is you come in with a glue dot and you put a glue dot behind the front one and you just crisscross them. Okay, so then I'm going to come in with this and I'm going, let's see, let me find my adhesive. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this over and just do the very bottom because I want it to hold. And then do the very bottom again. Whoop. So that I can put this on. Okay, so now these are going to go between the back one and the front one. And you want it to be on the picture. So if you need to, and you might have cut these smaller, you can always cut the bottoms because you don't see them anyway. So then I'm going to come in with some glue dots and just place one behind this ski and one underneath the other part so that that is going to stay put. All right, so now this one is going to go between these two layers, or no, behind the back layer, sorry, and like that. And I'm going to do glue dots on that too. And this will hold our layers together nicely. All right, so there we have our base. Then we're going to stick that on top of here. I love copper foil. I think it's so pretty. All right, now we need to decorate the front just a little bit. So I'm going to come in with some more of the Tranquil Tide and the punch. Oh, my mind just went blank. And I'm going to have that. And of course, we need to bling that up a little bit. So we're going to add some Wink of Stella. Because it looks so pretty when I'm going to go ahead and put it under here so that I don't get it all over my mat. I'm hoping that you can see. No, you can't. But I'll hold it up and see if you can tell the difference. Wink of Stella just adds so much. All right, can you see? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. All right, so you're going to put a glue dot underneath that. And put that on the front here. Then we have bows that I have already done, and I'm going to go ahead and I did it with double, and I'll show you here in a minute how I did it because it's super easy. But you just lay it on your pokey and it comes right off. And then we're going to do the other one the same. I'm curling it up too to kind of make it smaller, because you don't want a round one under there. All right, so then we have that. Then we're going to put this onto our base. Well, why does that not want to stick? There we go. All right. Okay, and then we're going to put the Mary on, which you're just going to do with your fine tip glue. And then that's basically it. But let me show you how to do the ribbon or the double bow. It's super simple. And with the glue dot, it makes it so it holds together. I just cut off, I don't know how much. I don't really measure. So it's like this long, double. And I go ahead and cut it in half. And then you use your fingers to get it to go straight, because that's important. You don't want any kinks in it. So you make a bow and a bow, and then you bring it around. So you don't even tie a knot per se. And you just grab it under there. And what I always do, and I don't know whether this makes that, I just let go, because it lays nicer if you let go of the other side and pick it up. There. So now it's all a beautiful bow. So I hope you needed to see that. Otherwise, I just wasted your time. So that is it for this card, except for this. And then, of course, for this, you would color 3 rhinestones and put it underneath the Mary. And don't forget the inside, which is absolutely gorgeous too. This is going to be my swap at convention. So hopefully you're in that swap. I think her name is Teresa. I don't remember her name. I'll write it down. But that's the swap I'm in for the Christmas card swap. So, hope to see you at on stage, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.